Aloha and welcome. My name is Kaneaiakala, and we are on part 3 of talking about step 2. Came to believe that a power greater than myself can restore me to some sanity. So here we are coming into getting help, whether it's a 12-step program or therapy or Narcotics Anonymous, whatever it might be. You're out looking for some help. You've admitted that I have a problem. And I want to do something about it. So now we come into step 2, and they're asking for us to believe in a power greater than myself that can help me restore me to sanity. Now, like I had said in parts 1 and 2, this can be found in the help that you're getting, in the people, in your sponsor, in the fellowship, in working the steps, in prayer and meditation, in being of service. All those things are all powers greater than I that can help restore me to better thinking, to a better way of life. And what we've been talking about, at least in part 2, what we finished talking about was the belligerent one. The one who comes into the program, just a total mess, believes, doesn't believe, thinks has a problem, doesn't think he has a problem, just just stuck in stuff, stuck in time. What we like to call psychological time of the past and of the future. And whenever and because we've been conditioned this way to think of the past and of the future, we're never ever present in the moment, in the now. And one of the things that step 1 does, and even step 2 does, is all of the tools of the program or the resources that are out there are ways of us getting present in the moment and in the now, including the belligerent one who comes into the program. That is not as difficult, it's not as challenging as you might think coming into the program. The things that we have to do, or this practice that we're trying to implement into our lives, doesn't have a lot of restraints. We just need to come in and be open, be open-minded. Be open-minded to what the program is suggesting. Be open-minded to what's being read here in the 12 and 12. So I'm going to continue reading, and we had left off on the belligerent one on page 25, and we're going to go on to page 26, where it says, at this juncture, the sponsor or the resource or the help or the mentor usually laughs. This, the newcomer thinks, is just about the last straw. This is the beginning of the end, and so it is, the beginning of the end of his old life, and the beginning of his emergence into a new one. His mentor or sponsor probably says, take it easy. Be present. Take it easy. Be in the moment. The hoop you have to jump through is a lot wider than you think. And the hoop is a lot wider than we think than our thinking is. And that's because we're so caught up in past and in future that there's no way that we can take it easy. There's no way that we can realize that the hoop, the supposed hoop that we have to jump through to make our lives better, is a lot bigger than than we really think it is. At least I found it so, says the mentor or the sponsor. So did a friend of mine who was a one-time vice president of the American Atheist Society, but he got through with room to spare. So it doesn't matter where you're at in your beliefs or in your spirituality or in your religion or whatever it might be. If you're even a true atheist, we're not asking you to believe in a religion. We're not asking you to believe in these things. We're asking you to just be open in coming to believe that whatever power you decide that's greater than you, whether it be AA or your treatment center or your program or your sponsor or mentor, that those things are there, those resources are there, those people are there to help you get through the difficulties that you're facing right now no matter what the problem is, whether it's alcoholism and drug addiction, sex addiction, gambling addiction, eating addiction, doesn't matter what it is. Those resources, in coming to believe that these resources can restore me to sanity, is right there at our hands and feet, just waiting for us to use them and to try and do something different than what we've always done. You know, we've been just doing what we've been doing and doing and doing. And one of the things that I've learned that is that a lot of my thinking is useless and repetitive, because it's constantly living in the past and constantly living in the future. Therefore, no matter whatever comes up in my day, I am always going back into the past and pulling stuff up from the past, or I'm looking into the future of how I can fix this. And we're missing the opportunity to believe and to be restored to sanity in the now. Be here now. Yeah? So well says the newcomer, I know you're telling me the truth. It's no doubt a fact that the principles or the program is full of people who once believed as I do. But just how, in these circumstances, does a fellow take it easy? That's what I want to know. The mentor sponsor agrees. This is a very good question indeed. I think I can tell you exactly how to relax. You won't have to work at it very hard either. Listen, if you will, to these three statements. First, the program does not demand that you believe anything all at once. Second, to get sober and to stay sober, you don't have to swallow all of step 2 right now. Looking back, I find that I took it piecemeal myself. Third, all you really need is a truly open mind. Just resign from the debating society and quit bothering yourself with such deep questions as whether it was the hen or the egg that came first. Again, I say, all you need is an open mind. And that's what we're coming into this step with, is taking all that stuff, all that opala, all that rubbish, all that thinking, that excessive warped thinking that we identified in step 1, and just put it and take it easy and take a break and just stay open-minded to the suggestions that are being offered to you. Yeah? And the first one that we have to do is abstinence. Abstinence from any mind mood altering substance in order for this to work. In order for the principles of the program, in order for me to be restored to sanity, I gotta give me, my being, an opportunity. But if I keep feeding it with mind and mood altering substances or excessive compulsive behaviors and thinking, I don't give myself an opportunity, to allow myself some time in the now, to just do what's in front of me, to just have an open mind, and that's one of the biggest tools or pointers that we can use in early on sobriety, is the admission of complete defeat, this admission of powerlessness and unmanageability, and just keeping an open mind to this power greater than I, this power greater than myself. And it's not, this power greater than yourself isn't something that's outside of you. It's not going to be found in worldly things. It's going to be found from within. And that's why it's so important for us to have an open mind and to take it easy. That slogan, take it easy, is about being in the present moment, being right here, right now. And when I am present, there is no belligerent one. There is no resistance. There is no problem. And if I can do that throughout my day, I'll have a much more productive quality life that's not focused on worldly things, but focused on my spirit man or my inner being, in being here and now. So I just ask that you come to this with an open mind. Again, it's an honor and a privilege to share with you my experience, strength and hope around the steps as I've been working them over my sobriety. and what I also do here at Phoenix Rising. So please follow us on our YouTube channel. At the end of this video, you can click on and subscribe, or subscribe down below. And please leave any comments or suggestions that you might have that I might be able to cover in the next video. I hope you guys have a great day. Mahalo.